Some say it was just a fossil. Others say it was a weapon, but in the forgotten mists of time, they called it the Thunderclaw. Leo, an inquisitive 11-year-old, with a messy brown mop of hair and a love for dinosaurs, digging in his Grandpa Joe's backyard in southern New Jersey. His trusty metal detector beeps wildly. "Look at this. It's huge, Grandpa." Now, that might be the claw of a legend. Leo brushes off dirt. It glows blue for a second, then a whirlwind rises beneath him and pulls him back 67 million years in time to a lush prehistoric jungle, where giant dragonflies hummed through flowering ferns and crocodiles sunned themselves on riverbanks. Chapter 1. Welcome to Cretaceous New Jersey. Leo awakens, disoriented, in a dense, shadowy swamp. Towering ferns waved overhead, and strange insects, the size of pancakes, zipped past his head. The air buzzed with the sounds of life before extinction. Suddenly, out from the reeds comes a feathered dinosaur with amber eyes, sharp claws, and a crooked smile. It's Draeka, a young female Dryptosaurus. She regards Leo curiously. "You don't look like a hadrosaur snack. So what are you doing with the Thunderclaw, Leo?" "Wait. You can talk? Draeka, only chosen ones can hear me. And you, Two Legs, are very chosen." As they walk deeper into the forest, Draeka explains who she is and where they are. Scientific facts. Dryptosaurus means tearing lizard. It lived about 67 million years ago during the late Cretaceous. It was one of the first carnivorous dinosaurs ever discovered in North America. It was found in 1866, right here in New Jersey. It was about 25 feet long, 8 feet tall at the hip, and had feathers, 2 clawed fingers, and a powerful bite. Biologists think it was an agile predator that hunted duck-billed dinosaurs like hadrosaurs. On screen, we see on-modal comparisons of other theropods, like Tyrannosaurus, Allosaurus, and feathered raptors, showing how Dryptosaurus was a unique blend of old and new. But something puzzles Leo. "Wait, if you're so amazing, why isn't there a movie about you?" Draeka snorted. PFFFT. Hollywood doesn't do justice to East Coast dinos. We're underground legends. She stopped suddenly, ears perked. Oh, a hadrosaur herd must be passing nearby. They travel in huge groups, so we better hide or we might be trampled. They rush to take cover as a thundering stampede shakes the ground. A family of hadrosaurs crashes through the underbrush, kicking up huge clouds of mud. Mama hadrosaur leads her hatchlings across the swamp on their way to the river. Encounter. A herd of hadrosaur tramples through a swamp. A territorial dinosaur snaps at them in a river. A mischievous flock of Truden plays tricks with glowing mushrooms. Back in your time, they call this place Jersey. In mine, it's the Wild Claw Coast. They journey together for days, gathering sacred items to awaken the sky pool, a magical pool hidden high up in the mountains. They need its power to help defeat the evil Ember Beaks. To reach the sky pool, they have to cross treacherous terrain. First, they must brave a stinky swamp filled with biting insects in knee-high water. Then they climb up a steep mountain path. Next, they race across a crumbling stone bridge over a chasm. Finally, they wade into a freezing cold river guarded by a territorial dinosaur. Each obstacle tests their courage and determination, but Leo and Draeka help each other along the way. Then they find it. The Cave of Echobones. Inside, crystals shimmer on the walls, and strange sounds echo around them. Here, they discover a trail of glowing footprints leading to the sky pool. Chapter 3. Ember Beaks and the Volcano of Doom. At last, they reach Ember Peak, but the view steals their breath away. The entire valley is shrouded in shadow, lit only by flickering firelight. Hundreds of ghostly raptors dance in circles around a blazing volcano. Their eyes glow like hot coals, their teeth gleam like shards of glass. They chant in eerie unison, rattle, rattle, cinders fly. We are the Ember Beaks. From the sky we will die. Their leader, Ashkar, turns to face them. He is twice the size of the others, with jagged scars across his face and neck. You dare intrude upon our ceremony, little worm? You cannot stop us. We shall return fire to the world and erase the age of Thunderclaws forever. Battle erupts. Draeka lunges forward, slashing and clawing at the attackers. She dodges their snapping jaws and flying talons, keeping them away from Leo. Meanwhile, Leo runs for cover, desperately searching for a way to help. He grabs a fallen branch and uses it to deflect their fiery breath. Then he spots some strange glowing mushrooms. He quickly plucks them up and hurls them at the Ember Beaks. The spores explode in the air, releasing thick white gas. Blinded and coughing, the Ember Beaks flee for a moment. Draeka takes the opportunity to strike. She pounces on a fallen foe, sinking her teeth into its neck. Leo, seeing his chance, jumps into the fray. He kicks and punches, sending more Ember Beaks tumbling to the ground. Together, they fight as one, determined to protect each other and save the Valley of the Lost Coast. But the battle rages on, and their strength begins to fail. Can Leo and Draeka overcome the Ember Beaks and seal them away once more? Or will the volcano erupt and plunge the world into darkness? What do you think will happen next? Stay tuned to find out. They reach the edge of the sky pool. Below them, molten lava bubbles and spit. Steam billows into the air, carrying the scent of sulfur and ash. Above them, night has fallen, yet the sky is filled with 1,000 tiny lights. The stars twinkle back at them. Taking a deep breath, Leo throws the claw into the shimmering water. For a moment, nothing happens. Then the water glows with an otherworldly light. Time seems to freeze. The volcano stops rumbling. The raptors freeze mid. The earth trembles, and a blinding flash fills the sky. When Leo can see again, everything is still. The volcano is cool to the touch. The raptors lie shattered at his feet. The sky is clear and the stars shine brightly. The sky pool shimmers peacefully. It's done. The Ember Beaks are sealed once more. But how can Leo get back to his own time? Suddenly, the water ripples and a swirling vortex forms. With a final glance at the majestic mountain and the silent pool, Leo steps into the vortex and is pulled back to his own time. Chapter 7. Leo gasps and coughs as he falls to the ground. Disoriented, he looks around. He's lying in a pile of wet leaves in Grandpa Joe's garden. The air smells sweet with honeysuckle. The sound of crickets and nightbirds fills his ears. Still clutching the ancient claw, now fossilized, he sits up. His adventure feels like a dream. Just when he thinks he'll never see Draeka again, a gentle voice startles him. You brought the claw back. Thank you, Two Legs. You did well. Draeka stands before him, no longer a majestic dinosaur, but a small, chirping bird with iridescent feathers and bright eyes. Who? What? Leo stammers, still confused. How? Draeka hops onto his hand. The sky pool restored our kind. Now we can roam both skies. She gazes at the darkening sky. It's time for me to go. But remember, Leo, you have the heart of a dino. And you, Leo says, holding back tears, have the courage of 10. Draeka nuzzles his hand. Fly safe, Two Legs. With a final chirp, she flies toward the west, joining her soaring kind. As Leo watches her go, he feels a deep sadness, but it's mixed with pride and wonder. He knows he'll never forget his adventure with Draeka. Then a sound makes him turn around. It's his grandpa. Well, now that's the most peculiar thing. You were gone a good half-hour, but how'd you manage to bring home that big old fossil? Grandpa Joe looks puzzled. I thought we agreed not to dig that deep. Say, why do you look so muddy? Leo grins sheepishly. I slipped. He looks up at the night sky. There, in the constellation of Aquila, the eagle, he sees a new glimmer. He points it out to his grandpa. Wow, looks like a brand new star. Grandpa Joe squints, shielding his eyes from the starlight. Looks more like a dino to me. As the stars twinkled above them, Leo and his grandpa Joe shared a knowing smile. Our adventure with Leo and Draeka has come to an end, but yours is just beginning. Use the link below to explore all the ways you can learn more about Dryptosaurus and other dinosaurs. Don't forget to stay tuned for more exciting adventures. And until next time, remember to keep asking questions.